Hey y'all, my dog, Egypt. Anyway, I want to come talk to y'all a little bit today about mental illness and mental health awareness. Not that I'm no um, specialist or been trained in this, I'm just giving you my personal opinion. Any psychological help or mental help that you need to seek a professional. I'm just telling you about my experience and the things that you know I've dealt with. Mental illness, for one, is very, very prevalent in my family. My grandmother, my grandfather, like just overall people in my family have been called the crazy ones. But everybody is not crazy. There are different levels to things that you can identify as crazy. If someone is functioning around you daily and you think that they are not crazy, they could be the main one that'll flip out. Because you never know what someone is holding in, what someone is battling with on the inside. Mental illness is exactly what it says, mental illness. It's not a physical trait that can be identified with right offhand. There are some ways that you can see it, but mental illness does not have a defining symptom because it's a mental thing. Mentally, we could walk around here and act like we're fully functioning, adults, and go home and do some of the dumbest shit. Mental. I say all this because my mental illness or my mental situations, because it's not an illness. It's not knowing how to identify with something that's not very common with everybody else. I don't like calling it illness because that sounds like you sick, and I'm not sick. I just don't relate to things the way other people do. And I have certain triggers that display certain behaviors. I say what I'm saying because my little brother has battled with what I think is maybe like a psychotic break because of some of the personal situations he's been put in lately. And I love my brother. I love all y'all. But to look at someone and to see that they're battling something that they can't tangibly put their hands on and change for themselves is a very, very hard thing to look at, especially as a parent. I've seen this take on my mom and bring her to a place where she's battling with it as well, because that's a hard thing to look at your child and say something's wrong with them. But to be that parent or that person of love, you have to look at them and say that. You have to be that person to help them get the help that they need. That's why we're here, people. We're here to help each other. It's not always about the hate. It's not always about, why we disagree with each other. Sometimes it's about the help. Help someone.